What a night for the Boston Celtics. When Derek White and Peyton Pritchard each dropped over 40 points against the Portland Trail Blazers, it wasn't just a win. It was a historic moment for the franchise. For the first time in Celtics history, we witnessed a duo score 40 or more points in the same game. It's as if the basketball gods decided to shine their light on us, and I couldn't be more thrilled. White's 41 points and Pritchard's 43 points not only showcased their offensive prowess, but also highlighted their chemistry on the court. They became the first teammates in NBA history to each hit at least 9 three-pointers in a single game. That's right, folks. This isn't just a couple of hot hands. This is a dynamic partnership that could redefine our season and possibly our future. And let's talk about Pritchard for a moment. He's not just a spark off the bench. He's emerging as a critical piece of this team, becoming the first player in NBA history to record at least 40 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 10 three-pointers in a game as a reserve. That's simply mind-blowing. And let's not forget, he did it without a single turnover. How often do you see that? It's those kinds of performances that make me believe he's a strong candidate for the Sixth Man of the Year award. We've seen Pritchard develop into a more complete player over the past few seasons, but this year he's taken a leap that's hard to ignore. Averaging 14.4 points with a shooting percentage of nearly 48% from the field and over 42% from beyond the arc, he's making a case for himself as a legitimate scoring threat. With numbers like those, he's not just helping the team. He's giving Coach Joe Mazzulla the confidence to rest our starters without losing momentum. That's a huge deal, especially as we push toward the playoffs. Speaking of our starters, White's shooting has been nothing short of spectacular as well. With 210 three-pointers made this season, he ranks 4th in the league. Jason Tatum, with 206, is right behind him in 7th place. Together, they form a trio that's lighting it up from downtown and driving the Celtics to lead the league in three-pointers made. It's a beautiful sight to see us putting up 1,107 threes in just 62 games, far ahead of the Cavaliers, who sit in 2nd place with 1,005. This kind of offensive firepower is crucial as we eye the postseason. But let's take a moment to reflect on what this means for us as fans. When we see players stepping up like this, it ignites hope. It makes us dream of banners and playoffs. The chemistry between White and Pritchard isn't just about individual performances. It's about building a foundation for something greater. Do you think this was the best decision to keep these guys together for the long haul? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, their success together can lead to a bright future. But I also wonder about the implications for potential lineup changes down the line. As we look ahead, I'm excited but also curious about how this will shape our playoff strategy. Will we see more of Pritchard and White together? How will their performances impact our rotation? I want to hear what you think. Are we witnessing the birth of a new Celtics era built on sharpshooting and offensive creativity? Or are these just flashes in the pan? You know I love discussing these topics, so drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, this is just the beginning. The Celtics are showing us that they can hang with the best of them, and I believe we're on the right path. So, do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep the conversation going, and together we can fuel this Celtics passion as we chase another championship. Are you ready, Celtics Nation? The buzz is palpable as Boston eyes a potential game-changer in the upcoming NBA draft. With the Celtics holding the 28th pick, speculation is ramping up about a talented guard who could elevate our squad to new heights. Could this be the missing piece we've been searching for? Stay tuned, because we're diving into the details of what this player brings to the table and how he might fit into our championship aspirations. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest Celtics news. The Boston Celtics are gearing up for yet another playoff run, and as we all know, they have a wealth of talent and resources at their disposal. The buzz around the team is palpable, especially with the upcoming 2025 NBA draft on the horizon. Now, we don't expect the Celtics to have a high pick, but there's a lot of chatter about what they might do with the 28th overall selection. According to Bleacher Report's Jonathan Wasserman, they're eyeing a standout guard from Colorado State, Nick Clifford, who's making waves in the college basketball scene. Clifford is a player who's been lighting it up in his 5th season, averaging nearly 18 points, 10 rebounds, and over 4 assists per game. That's not just good. That's elite. He's showing off not only his scoring prowess, but also his versatility on the court. Just last weekend, he dropped 26 points and dished out 9 assists in a huge win against a formidable Utah State team. I mean, how exciting is that? What stands out about Clifford is his ability to create his own shot and exploit mismatches, which could be a game-changer for the Celtics. He's become a dynamic scorer who can drive, finish at the rim, and even knock down three-pointers at a respectable rate. At 6'6" and 198 pounds, he possesses the athleticism and skill set that NBA teams drool over. He's drawing comparisons to players like Landry Fields, and that's not a bad name to have associated with you. But here's where I'm torn. Do the Celtics really need another guard? With Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown leading the charge, you have to wonder how a player like Clifford fits into the mix. Is this a luxury pick, or are they genuinely looking for another playmaker to help shoulder the load? The Celtics have been known for their depth, and adding a versatile guard like Clifford could bolster their backcourt. However, with the playoffs looming, should they be focusing on immediate impact players instead of potential projects? It's a delicate balance. The front office has to weigh the future against the present. I mean, we want to win now, right? The Celtics have a storied history and a fan base that expects nothing less than championship contention. You can't ignore Clifford's potential, though. He's the only player in the NCAA averaging a double-double with at least 4 assists and 1 three-pointer per game. That speaks volumes about his ability to contribute in multiple facets of the game. His skills in playmaking and rebounding could be invaluable as the Celtics look to maintain their competitive edge in the Eastern Conference. And let's not forget about his defensive capabilities. If he can bring that versatility on both ends of the floor, he could seamlessly integrate into the Celtics system, known for its defensive tenacity. But will he be ready to step into a playoff atmosphere? That's the million-dollar question. I'm excited about the possibilities, but I want to hear from you, Celtics Nation. Do you think selecting Nick Clifford is the right decision for the Celtics? Honestly, I'm torn. While I see the upside, I wonder about the immediate needs of the team. And you? What do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below as we move forward. There's no denying that the Celtics are in a unique position. With their playoff aspirations and a potential draft pick that could reshape the future, the stakes have never been higher. It's a thrilling time to be a Celtics fan, and every decision made in the coming weeks will be crucial.